Captain America Brave New World's Red Hulk Explained. Hello and how do you do, dorks of all stripes? I'm Kyle Anderson, a man with the brightest of futures, a man with the darkest of pasts. Today we're discussing the history of one of Marvel Comics' most powerful villains, a giant red version of the Hulk, aptly named Red Hulk. Red Hulk will make his MCU debut in Captain America Brave New World, due out next February, but the character's alter ego has been around the Marvel Cinematic Universe since the beginning. But just who exactly is this Crimson Crusher, and how can Sam Wilson ever hope to stop him? Well, we have the info for you right here, as is our very nature. In order to discuss the history of Red Hulk, we'll have to spoil a little bit of what may or may not happen in Cap 4, so just out of an abundance of caution, feel free to smash that X and go read comics first.
You should talk.
There have been 3 Red Hulks in Marvel Comics, the first of which debuted in 2010 in the World War Hulks storyline. However, he also first appeared in 1962. How can this be? Comics, isn't it? The first Red Hulk was, in actuality, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who in the MCU has been played by William Hurt in 4 films, and following Hurt's passing is now Harrison Ford. And Thunderbolt Ross has been around for 60 years. He first appeared in The Incredible Hulk #1 and thus is a Stan Lee and Jack Kirby creation. From his inception, Ross has been portrayed as a gruff, trigger-happy member of the American military. He was a product of generations in his family serving in the military, going all the way back to the Civil War. Ross was the attaché of the Gamma Bomb project in New Mexico that turned scientist Bruce Banner into the Hulk. He resented that Dr. Banner, a scientist, was given the final word over the project over him, a decorated officer. Ever since, he has had a single-minded obsession with capturing the Hulk.
Yes.
All of this is of course made more complicated due to the fact that his daughter Betty was the love of Banner's life. If any villain ranks at the top of the Hulk's pantheon of adversaries, it's Ross. Even for a continuity that includes a character named Captain America, Ross was exceedingly jingoistic. He degraded the scientist Banner for being a weakling and despised that his daughter was enamored with him. He, of course, hoped Betty would marry a military man. When Banner became the Hulk, he would do anything and everything to bring him in.
Yes.
He allied with outright villains like Abomination and the Leader, essentially committing treason, all in an effort to defeat the Jade Giant, whom he saw as a manifestation of his own failure. Ross was in charge of one effort to bring in the Hulk after another, heading up Operation Greenskin, operating out of Hulkbuster Base. One-track mind, this guy. At one point, Ross even merged with the energy being Zax to try to stop the Hulk himself. Zax, for those who don't know, is an incredibly 70s character who first appeared in The Incredible Hulk #166. Zax, that's 3 Z's AX, was the product of an accident that occurred at the Consolidated Edison nuclear power plant when a group of heavily armed terrorists attempted to shut down the power for New York City. The explosion their stray gunfire caused started a chain reaction in the atomic reactor, creating a psionically charged electromagnetic field of humanoid form. Zax was a thorn in Hulk and Hawkeye's side for a number of years. In Incredible Hulk #325 from 1986, Ross submitted himself to a shady-ass SHIELD experiment to imbue his physiology with some Zax energy. To help the greater good? No, just to kill Hulk. For the love of Mike, just ask him out. Eventually, Ross realizes he's been wrong about Bruce all these years and helps him fight a mutant threat with the last of his Zax powers. He dies in his daughter Betty's arms, finally giving the couple his blessing. In the Marvel Universe, however, death is only the beginning. Ross is first brought back to life by the Gamma-powered Leader, becoming his puppet. Eventually breaking free of that control with some alien help, he returns to his position in the US Air Force. For many years, he remains a sort of background character. He even becomes friends, to an extent, with Bruce Banner, until his beloved daughter Betty seemingly dies from gamma poisoning due to her proximity to the Hulk. His hatred for the Hulk then resumes, unabated and unbidden. Here's a question. Who hates their respective focal point more? Ross's hatred for Hulk or J. Jonah Jameson's hatred for Spider-Man? Both have done some pretty bad shit in the name of protecting people from various menaces. Hulk is certainly a bit more dangerous than Spider-Man, but I feel like Ross, having the power of the military behind him, is more of a threat to everyone. And you can pretty much just ignore Jameson. Anyway, so what about this Red Hulk business? Well, Red Hulk first appeared in Hulk #1 back in 2008. The creation of writer Jeff Loeb and artist Ed McGuinness, the intention was to give Hulk a true physical equal. The secret identity of this crimson doppelganger to the Hulk was a mystery to the readers, which Marvel teased out for a long time. Red Hulk came from many of Hulk's usual foes, killing the Abomination and Wendigo, all proving he was just as strong as the Green Guy. He even took down a SHIELD helicarrier. Unlike the Hulk, who often displayed limited intelligence, Red Hulk was smart and cunning from the get-go. For 2 years, the true identity of Red Hulk was under wraps. In 2010, in Hulk number 23, Marvel revealed the truth. The supervillain MODOK, aka the world's largest face, had given General Ross the powers of the Hulk. He used the organization Intelligentsia to create a new super soldier program. Thus, they recreated the accident that gave Banner his powers. This was quite a shock to readers who had seen in previous stories Red Hulk killing General Ross. But this was merely a ruse, you easily duped yokels. Eventually, the comic revealed that Ross was in fact an artificial life model decoy. Of course! So, if MODOK replicated the process that created regular Hulk, why is Red Hulk red? Well, let me answer you as though you asked me. Because he's got some extra juice!
Yes.
MODOK combined gamma radiation with cosmic rays to give Ross his powers. Cosmic rays are of course the same energy which gave the Fantastic Four their powers. The cosmic rays portion of the process made Ross turn red and not green, as it superseded the gamma part of the equation. The Red Hulk's powers are very nearly identical to those of Hulk. Nearly. Unlike the green one. The green one. Unlike the Green Hulk, Red Hulk can also emit heat from his eyes. While the Banner Hulk gets stronger the angrier he becomes, Red Hulk's body temperature rises with his anger, creating heat that rivals that of the Human Torch. He has the power to absorb different types of energy, including gamma radiation. This extra power comes with a downside though. Unlike Banner, Red Hulk can never revert to his human form, as it would instantly kill him. Because of the cosmic rays in his creation, Red Hulk has, in the past, had the ability to absorb the power cosmic from Galactus, even if it was only for a temporary period of time. Despite being born of hatred and anger and redness, Red Hulk eventually would become something of an anti-hero, even joining the Avengers at Captain America's behest and the Thunderbolts for a time. Fun fact! The Thunderbolts team was not named after Thunderbolt Ross. The name was literally just Baron Zemo's attempt to make his team the Masters of Evil, crypto-fascist and friendly and heroic sounding. Cool, guys. As I mentioned earlier, there have actually been 3 Red Hulks. The second such Hulk debuted in 2017. You see, once Ross quit being a bad guy, Marvel needed another military prick. Enter General Robert L. Maverick. Wait, is that his real name? Maverick first appeared in New Avengers in 2016, created by Al Ewing and Gerardo Sandoval. He oversaw Project Troubleshooter and Todd Ziller's transformation into the massive lizard monster he dubs American Kaiju. He sends American Kaiju after the New Avengers when they illegally break into S.H.I.E.L.D. to rescue Rick Jones, but was defeated. Later, in US Avengers #1 from 2017, it's revealed Maverick is the new version of the Red Hulk upon receiving an improved version of the Bannerman Gene Enhancement Package, aka Hulk plugin. Unlike Thunderbolt Ross's Red Hulk form, Maverick maintains his mustache and wears sunglasses. It's pretty f***ing cool. In the team's first mission against the Secret Empire, the Red Hulk was able to level the Secret Empire's Volcano Island base upon crash landing into it. The third such Red Hulk only first appeared in 2021 and under very specific circumstances. It's in fact Bruce Banner himself, or more specifically, a version of Bruce Banner's Grey Hulk persona's mob enforcer persona, Joe Fixit. No, don't click off the video. Stay here, please. Without getting too in the weeds about 80s Incredible Hulk comics, Bruce had regained a modicum of control of his Hulk form in the guise of Grey Hulk. After a lengthy storyline which saw the Hulk once again on the run from S.H.I.E.L.D., a massive detonation of gamma bombs seemingly kills Bruce. In actuality, the Hulk had been transported to Jarella's world of Ka'ai moments before the detonation. There, the Hulk, now a deity to the Cadians, helped a group of minor wizards to overthrow the Grand Inquisitor in return for a spell which was promised to rid him of Bruce Banner for good. Wait, I blacked out. Did I just say wizards? When the Hulk returns to Earth, he takes a job, of course, why wouldn't he, as an enforcer in a mob-run casino and assumes the name Mr. Fix-It, wearing a pinstripe suit and a fedora, the whole shebang. You may remember a famous Wolverine cover which sees Logan wearing an eye patch, standing back to back with Grey Hulk, both wearing white tuxedos. This is during a time when Logan was called Patch and operating out of Madripoor, and Hulk was Joe Fixit. Now that we have all of that insanity out of the way, let's jump ahead to issues 45 through 49 of Al Ewing and Joe Bennett's Immortal Hulk, which came out in 2021. During that lengthy and awesome arc, Joe Fixit resurfaces and gains the ability to turn into his own version of Red Hulk. While down in the below place, exposure to cosmic rays to Hulk's corpse unexpectedly allows Grey Hulk to transform into a Red Hulk, presumably giving him all the same powers as well as the ability to smash through the Red Door, a thing in the below place. He was also able to take over the body of the Savage Hulk. Joe Fixit escapes the below place but leaves Banner down there to rot. After opening up to Betty, Joe expresses regret for being selfish and decides to stop hiding and rescue Bruce Banner. He eventually traveled to the Below Place using the Forever Gate, rescued Banner, and reunited with him while also retaining his Red Hulk form. As for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, all we know now is it's the Ross version of Red Hulk we can see briefly in the trailer for Captain America: Brave New World. Debuting in 2008's The Incredible Hulk, he is effectively one of the OG MCU characters, though he wouldn't appear again until 2016's Captain America: Civil War, instigating the Sokovia Accords. He'd later appear in Avengers: Infinity War, Avengers: Endgame, and Black Widow. William Hurt sadly passed away in March of 2022, necessitating a recasting. Who better than Harrison Ford, who, if possible, is even more grizzled?
Damn. You are grizzled.
We also know Ford will return as Red Hulk in the Thunderbolts movie due out April 30th, 2025. So we're going to see a fair amount of the red-hided ruffian in the near future. Whether or not Smart Hulk shows up, well, that's for another time. But there you have it. That's the history of Red Hulk in Marvel Comics. 3 Red Hulks in a decade is a lot if you ask us. But tell me, what do you think? Are you excited to see Red Hulk in Captain America: Brave New World?
Yes.
Does Sam Wilson have what it takes to defeat him? And will we see Red She-Hulk anytime soon? That's also a thing. Look it up, I don't have time. Let us know in the comments below, and for more of the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, keep it glued to Nerdist.com.